From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Thursday, February 28th. I'm Mike Ludlum. The last NMU Michigan Tech women's basketball game went right down to the wire, with Michigan Tech winning 55-53. Last night's contest was almost as close. In fact, let's go right to the fourth quarter. Tech leads 51-47. For the Wildcats, Jessica Schultz inside to Darby Youngstrom for the hoop. She went over the 1,000-point mark for her career. She had 16 points and 9 rebounds. Youngstrom tied the game with 2 free throws. Then Amber Hubner finds Jessica Schultz for the basket, and NMU is in front for the first time since the first quarter. About 25 seconds later, Abby Botts to Cassidy Trotter for 3. Huskies take the lead, 54-53. Wildcats unable to convert. Then off an inbound, Ellie McKay. Ellie Welsh puts it up and in. She had 10. Huskies up by 3. Marquette's Amber Hubner played her best game of her Wildcat career, draining a long two-pointer here. She had 17. Wildcats back within 1. Tech's defense, though, sealed the deal with a couple of steals and a couple of free throws. Michigan Tech gets the season sweep and wins the GLIAC North 60-55. The Huskies will host Northwood Tuesday at 5:30 in a GLIAC tournament quarterfinal, while NMU will entertain Ferris State Tuesday at 6 o'clock. To the men's contest, Huskies 2-0 thanks to Isaac Appleby off the opening tip. Now, Tech coach Kevin Luke mentioned several times you must contain NMU's Naba Eccles and Isaiah Johnson. Oops, too late. That was Eccles. He had 20. NMU leads 11-8, and that started a run for the Wildcats. Isaiah Johnson to Troy Summers, back to Johnson for the short jumper. He had 15. NMU leads 31-17. Then Trent Bell of Negaunee to North Central's Dawson Bilski underneath the Trout Creek's Jake Witt for the dunk. He led the Huskies with 14, but Northern kept adding to its lead. Alec Fruin, Sam Taylor for 3. NMU heads to the GLIAC tournament with a 74-53 win. Michigan Tech season comes to a close. GLIAC basketball from Sault Ste. Marie. The Lake Superior State women lost to Ferris State 68-59 despite 5 Lakers being in double figures. And Blake Marquardt had 26 for the Laker men, defeating Ferris 86-66. The Lake State men and the Ferris State men are both in the tournament. In high school basketball, makeup in the districts up in the Copper Country, Dollar Bay gets revenge on Chassell 70-55, and the Blue Bolts will host Hancock tonight. The Bulldogs defeated Baraga 67-29. On the girls' side, West Iron County over Escanaba 60-33, Gladstone 5 better than Gwynn. Abby Nelson had 19 for Negaunee, and the easy win over Manistee 53-21. Maddie Koski 24. Westwood finishes the season 19-1, 60-48 over Kingsford. Hancock 47, Jeffers 28. Brianna Kynes had 20 points and 13 rebounds in Lance's easy victory over Lakeland and Hubble. Trout Creek and Baraga went to overtime. Panthers get the win 55-52. Wakefield Marinisco takes care of Bessemer 46-20. Ontonaga and Downs Waters meet 52-22. Chassell runs past Republic Michigami 75-30. Autumn Reister had 29 points for Stevenson, but Norway won by a dozen 51-39. It was North Central 69, Rapid River 36. We did not hear from North Dickinson and Barker for Harris. Mid-Peninsula had a scoring drought in the second half, and Kearney Natal won 55-34. Michaela Warner at 27, Michaela Matson 21, and Munising gets rid of Forest Park 82-55, Pickford 67, Cedarville 54, the Sioux Downs Grayling 68-38, and it was Newberry over Detour 57-46. Hockey Division II regional final, the Escanaba Eskimos visit the Marquette Redmen. First period action, Marquette's Tanner Phillips to Ryan Baldwin. Hey, get out of the way, dude. A little crowded in the media deck. 1-0 Redmond. Then on a power play, Thomas Dunleavy behind the net. Looks like Baldwin will chip it in because everybody's running toward him or skating toward him. 2-0 Redmond. Shorthanded in the second period, and Sean O'Connor says that's not a problem. He goes top shelf on the shorty goal. Then in the third, Hogan Dempitz will give it to Dylan Baldwin, who scores. And Marquette wins the regional 5-0, outshooting Escanaba 42-20. Marquette will now travel to Gaylord for a state quarterfinal matchup on Tuesday against the winner of Friday's game between Petoskey and Muskegon-Mona Shores. That quarterfinal Tuesday in Gaylord will start at 7 o'clock at the Otsego County Sportsplex.